Date everything!
Date everything.
Date everything.
One thingy.
Hello.
That's how you have me using for Apex. Mike.
Wait, try again.
But I don't think it's gonna work.
No, I think it muted my mic. Try again. Just humor me.
No, I hear it.
You hear me? You hear? Yay! I fixed it. Yay! I fixed it. Okay. Yay! I fixed it. Yay! 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 I'm so smart. Okay. No, it was for the reason. There was a setting to where I was just muted. No. All right.
No.
No, don't do that. Can you hear yourself? Wait, can you hear yourself? Say something.
Yes, I can hear myself.
Nice.
That's what I've been saying.
New game. What?
That's why I was gonna say. That's why I said I'm gonna start screaming racial slurs.
All right. What do we want to name ourselves? Okay. I'm not spelling that. Just pick something else. Pick something else.
Patient 43.
Patient 43? Oh my gosh. I don't know how to spell patient.
P-A-T-I-E-N-T.
P-A-T-I... Huh? Oh. Okay. Where do we live? It's very important.
Arkham.
Okay.
Arkham Asylum for the mentally insane.
R.
A-R-K-H-A-M.
Like this? Arkham? Alright, I don't care, we're living in Arkham now. Alright, speed run.
Yeah.
So in order for the speedrun to start, it starts as soon as you click the next button. So right now, the speedrun would start. So, you ready to speedrun the game? We're about to speedrun the absolute living crap out of this game.
Congratulations. Your degree in customer service has rewarded you with a remote job at Valdivian, one of the foremost mega corporations of...
What the heck?
Coincidence. Hi there. Oh, that's okay.
Hey, just you. Oh, you got.
You have no cash.
Thank you.
What?
Well, got a quick. Oh, and it's going. You whoops. Keep following.
So sorry. Oh, what? Talk to you later.
Okay, here. I will perhaps.
Okay. Speedrunning is going very swelling.
Alright.
Were you watching?
It's being a little slow.
That's fine.
Jesus! Almost died.
Open! There we go. Hello? Open says me. Hello? Hello, hello. And Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria.
I was gonna say, let's see if you remember
You're not quite sure. You don't remember.
Hey, yep. Hope you're ready. Oh, you'll. I'm a.
Oh, shut up, Skylar.
My or you snap. And I that. In fact, let's go on a date right now. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. Yeah. So go to it.
The outside is short, but the choice is yours.
I'll leave.
Without a second glance for the one with a much higher budget.
Yep. Speedrun. We got the achievements. Yep, I'm done. Wait. Is technically the timer would still be going. It's not yet. It hasn't run over yet.
It was your pet. Congratulations.
And now the game's on. That'd be boom time. Boom time. That's it. Game done. I beat the game. All right. Great stream, everyone. I'll catch you next time. Total playtime 3 minutes, 39 seconds. We could totally do better. Yep. How was that, gamers? We can do better.
People can do better at anything.
That's the fastest I've ever beaten a game ever. It's in 3 minutes and 39 seconds. Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ, why are you so fast?
Yep. I'm just him. Okay, no, but seriously. Oh wait. So you remember Dorian?
Yeah, the door.
So the very beginning of the game, you have to talk to Dorian, then you have to talk to Specs, it's Dorian, then your phone, then the Specs, and then your bed. Well, instead of talking to the so normally people talk to the front door because inspect the door. But if you go to your back door, right?
Yeah.
You're still standing in your
Is it a different guy?
but the unbelievable amount of bouncer energy
It's
radiating from
instead
the
of
tall stranger
Dorian,
who's just appeared
it's
in front of you
back
would have you
Dorian.
believe you're standing outside of a club. Or perhaps
Back door, right?
business.
See, back
Am I
Dorian,
right?
See these spectacles being used for
back
someone
Dorian.
Oh,
Awkward. Oh, awakened. Yeah, we have 3.
that's hilarious.
We're going for the trophy
Trust
speedrun.
me, this is going to go super well.
You sure about
Right.
that?
I would like to skip this. No. So you don't want to skip this one because
I'll believe it when I see it.
After
You
awakening,
get
you get to
points.
speak with each.
We get a little knackered
Better
by
crystal,
using this
though.
newfangled date creator rubbish, you see.
Sometimes when you reach a certain level of affection with it, there are 3 statuses. Love can get you towards.
But it's not necessarily the best.
I'm just gonna skip the tutorial, guys, real quick. Just because there's, you know.
This full personality chart.
That's
Each
right.
dateable
You hear
object
me
has
talking
points
about
to give
cycling
whenever
while
you
you're
achieve an
playing-
official
while you're playing,
relationship status.
You wear it well. Trust me.
You can tweak out
Use
a
it.
Tires, keepers. And then here, take out your phone for Phoenicia.
a beautiful stranger. She turns that.
Hey there! Ooh, I like it much better up here where I can see your face.
Oh,
Your life just got a whole lot.
great.
Hey,
Oh, well, my sweet human. Lucky for you, I've got a gap in my schedule and a soft spot for that lost puppy look. Oh, yeah, that's the one. It is. Anyway, Ians, bring it. One of the. It's my because. Oh,
Bye, Phoenicia.
Phoenicia.
now go awaken.
I love that line.
Speedrun. Literally.
There's a distinct.
Well,
Yay, new dateable.
aha! You're not a suspect, are you?
No.
A witness, then.
No.
Just as I thought.
Maggie,
Okay, buddy.
trust me, this human has a lot of
True.
potential.
Those are
I call it's good for rounding up suspects, tracking down evidence.
Oh, okay.
Tough audience, I see. Take a look.
Yes.
It's getting a...
good plays.
Okay, we gotta go to bed. I'm telling you right now, I am not dating the game. The game is so stupid.
What?
The gamer girl?
Oh, the game.
Standing
Oh
here,
my gosh.
she's all
Hey there, stranger.
I'll talk to her once to unlock her, but other than that, I love
Because
Betty.
you
She's
do.
great.
I'm Betty.
I'm Betty, and I'm your bed. She's so dude.
We've been sleeping together so many years, it would be a little weird if you didn't know me, don't you think?
First person you're talking to, whenever you have free roam, the shadow.
I've been
Okay.
here for it all, darling. It's a shame for someone as cute as you to be alone for so long. Isn't it? Will you be bringing someone back here anytime soon?
I'll be bringing you back to you.
Don't you worry. I have a strong feeling. Oh, by the way, Skylar. But don't you worry. You can choose to, but I do hope you'll come talk to me. It'd be nice to finally get to know each other. Oh, but I already know you intimately. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to know more, would it? Well, anyway, I'll be here. See you tonight.
This game, I don't know why, reminds me a hell of a lot like Danganronpa.
Sorry, I'm late. We can talk about it later.
Reminds me
For
more of,
now,
like, a weird
today I
video
kept you on a
Oh, hitting the hay
But
already?
you can see why I'm getting Danganronpa vibes, can't you?
Yeah.
It's a 2D.
Because it's a 2D, 3D game.
Yeah.
2D/3D.
Yeah. 2-ish, 2D-ish game. Yeah.
Good morning. Maybe finally find some love.
That's actually. You'll just click on it.
Oh. You certainly can.
You know,
But I'm still in my tutorial mode setting.
She said I'm so
I'm
much
a cop with a
tutorial.
new user, you know? You betcha. So, if you want to get to know me better, take a look at my app starting tomorrow, and we'll see. Any other questions?
I guess that's it. Speedrun.
That might be it for this. But I think we're gonna see a
Speed run,
whole
let's
lot
go.
more than we ever.
Sounds
Don't
perfect.
worry. Unless
It's hard to tell.
happy dating.
Okay. Yay! Who'd you say you wanted?
the shadow.
Yep.
You know why.
Okay, I'm going.
There's
Our
a
goal
prisoner
is
to
to
know
unlock
that
it.
you're sure.
As the light fades and dusk draws,
Please name it.
all hope becomes despair. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Is that so? Let regret not fill your heart then.
Arise.
Hark! For your greatest fears manifest in yours truly.
Heal.
A monstrous creature takes shape from the darkness itself. A terrifying amalgam of bones, both human and animal.
Yay!
Grotesque, clawed fingers, and seething, swirling shadow.
XXX Lord Forge.
From brazen earth
XXX.
to the heavens most
Nice candle.
incorrigible. The shadows quiver, the shadows quake and quail.
I hate
Light
quivers.
has no purchase here, for I am XXX Shadow Lord 420XXX!
Nice.
Exclamation point.
Oh, we forgot. Oh, I can't believe we forgot the most important thing about his name. We forgot the
Period?
the exclamation point. There is no. He said it. He said my name. No, he said XXX Shadow Lord 420XXX exclamation points. He said the exclamation point, therefore it's technically a part of his name. Yep, see, look right here. Oh, it's the exclamation point. Why did he say it? Either way, I'm gonna include it. I think it's funny. Sweet apple, bro.
Of course. I am darkness incarnate. From now on, you are my penumbra.
I wanted to kill people.
Do you?
Shut up, Regina. I wanted to kill people.
I am the Umbra, the darkest core. You
Problems with
are
like,
the
let's talk to my
penumbra.
lawyer.
My companion acts in shade, like an outer shadow cast from an eclipse. Yes!
Yes.
So tell me, Penumbra, what brings you to the call of night? Did you find that out on your own? Or did you use a hint? Observant. I enjoy those who observe. You appear to be romancing the objects in your domicile. I
Yes,
see.
sir.
You are embarked on a most interesting quest.
Oh, Haruhiku1191 said, best character? I couldn't agree more.
However, it is quite trivial compared to mine.
What are you trying to accomplish, big boy?
As you can tell, I am dreadfully powerful.
Come on, Jackie.
However,
Jackie
my
Wells.
true potential has yet to be unleashed. Bask in the shadows and remember that sinking feeling you get when you turn off the lights as you return to your bedroom.
Speaking of bedrooms,
Eerie primal instinct to hasten yourself kicks in
Alright,
while
Jackie,
your
I'm
heart
back.
begins to rumble with fear. That, my friend, is but a lick of what true darkness can do.
Alright, time to go talk to Joseph.
I love darkness.
Darkness,
You
and
help
up
my
and
power
impersonate me.
grow. But with that said, I'm afraid to say my power is waning. If not for your summoning ritual, I may be.
Alright,
Nay,
gonna go
such
talk
thoughts are wasteful.
to
Anyhow,
Robert
I have
Joseph.
been waiting in the abyss in search of a companion.
And Dum Dum.
Such feelings are unnecessary, although not unwelcomed. You see, the essence of darkness must be discussed before obtained.
Let's see what that would.
Oh, hello. Sorry.
I have been waiting for
I've been up.
eons for a worthy conversational
I
partner.
was up when you left. Yeah.
Your sinister lamentations in
Tyler?
night
Aria.
serve as the dark ritual.
Oh.
And bring forth my
Scanner's
power
working.
forged from the shadowy depth. Think of them as parts to my true self.
I did it on an alt account. Yeah, but I'll say I would never disrespect our account, Aria. So it's a different.
However, I've long lost them back during the great cataclysm.
The Great Cataclysm. Zero questions.
You are not curious about
Alright.
my dark powers? My special
Time
lore?
to do this.
Oh,
It
sorry.
is rather special.
I'm sorry. Okay.
No, I don't want to do that.
I mean, I would have questions meeting any other phantasmal haunting. What troubles you, my penumbra?
Oh, 21.
How have you know that these aren't just any norm? They have no physical form. My armor is of a corporeal
I
shape. But
I
after
think
I
it's
obtain
good.
just a single
Yeah, Edward.
instant, the pressure of my dark aura will rise exponentially. As
Yeah.
I said, by having conversations, reinitiate the ritual. Join me in darkness, and my power shall inevitably return. I descend into the Vanta Black pools and re-emerge as my true, awesome form. I sense your curiosity. Stay close, Penumbra, and you shall someday see. What troubles you, my penumbra? The tragedy that befell my comrades. Before, it was a peaceful time. My fellow denizens of the dark and I conversed in the shadows. Then, suddenly... a great power beyond any of ours divided us. I have not seen my allies since, and at the same time, my armament was lost. Like such a flimsy concept could... It is an unexplainable force beyond reason, but that won't matter once I am at full. What troubles you, my penumbra? While it may appear childish, even creatures of the dark are entitled to nostalgia. And its relevancy continues to capture my very essence. Lord of Shadows. Oh, signature embellishments. You'd be surprised how popular of an identity Shadow Lord is. Can't just have anybody proclaim they are the true Lord of Shadows. Which is why I leave my mark as such.
Yo! What up?
Shadow Lord falls silent for a moment, as though listening for something you can't hear. He makes a fist, nodding to himself.
Yeah, I'm live streaming the game.
Can this be?
He spreads his arms wide, opening his clawed hands as if to receive something.
Yes. The dark power begins to creep and course.
I'm dating a shadow. I sent it to you. I DM'd you, and it's also in the chat.
Yeah.
I knew I had a good feeling about you, Penumbra. A piece of my armament has returned. My soul quivers with might. That's exactly the idea. I thank you for awakening me. Encountering you has been the most exciting event in a very long time. For now, I shall relinquish you. Return to your quest. Oh, and no need to reinvite the light.
If you didn't see already, I started playing
a denizen
Omori.
of darkness, after all. Unless being in the dark brings about a fearful sensation that tickles your heart too fiercely.
Does anybody that I know, apart from the friend that got me into Omori, Jared, know Omori?
A burly chef stands in your kitchen, looking at you expectantly as he stirs a saucepot. Despite his intimidating stature, there's warmth in the depths of his dark eyes.
You must be my new sous chef. I'm Stefan.
Yeah!
Hey.
Big Stefan.
Are you ready for prep?
Let me work the stream.
What?
Stefan regards you in silence for a few long moments.
Then why are you here?
Why are you here? Love that.
An adorable chicken-shaped timer slides into the conversation. Set.
You're right, Mr. Clubbers. I could stand to be nicer.
Who is this man?
It's Stefan.
He takes a deep breath, steadying himself, then points dramatically at you.
You, what are you doing in my kitchen? You must have me confused for someone who thinks this kind of thing is funny. I'm busy. I've got a whole lot of folks to feed, and unless you are here to help, I need you to step out of it.
As well.
Yeah, what?
Wait.
Was the dog streamed as well?
Do you smell that? Oh, how dare you! Yes. I'm preheated. I know. Thank you, Mr. Cluckle. Always keeping me on track. Like some humans who come in my kitchen just to distract me. That little chicken timer offers more help than you can imagine. He understands the type of establishment I'm trying to run around here. Only a human who doesn't understand cooking would ask me that. Cooking is life! It's not just food, it's your soul. Maybe one day you'll understand that. Until then, I'm wasting heat standing around here talking to you. Of course they do. And they didn't know a crepe from a grape. So I couldn't give a damn about what they say. Go on, shoot. Okay, Mr. Cluckles, all prep should be done in 7.5 minutes. Start the timer. And go!
Normally, when you aim your dataviators at an object, you see one personality only. But this time, there are two. And they're so engrossed in a hideous argument, they don't even notice you've arrived. One is dressed in woven straw, with clothing in a basket on her back, and a shock of red hair that runs down it. The other is only just visible under a messy mop of dark hair and a pile of dirty clothes he's draped all over his body.
Do you think I'm stupid? You think I can't see what's going on right in front of me?
I never said you were stupid, but I am starting to think you're insane!
If I'm insane, it's because you make me that way.
Yeah? Without me in your life, you'd be real fucking normal, huh? Like you don't cling to literally anyone in your life the same way!
I wouldn't have to cling if you would just stay where I can see you!
I am here, literally, every day! I can't have a minute to myself?
Both of them whirl around to face you, their expressions changing immediately.
Oh, hi! I'm sorry you had to hear that, but please don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, just fine.
The energy in the room may have dampened, but there's still a thick tension in the air.
Oh, don't worry, we didn't. We're really fine.
Uh-huh.
Oh, dear, we haven't even introduced ourselves. Though, Durkee and I know you well.
Please don't call me that in front of other people.
You're so cute when you get assertive, Durkee. Anyway, I'm Harper, and I'm your laundry hamper. Oh.
I'm Dirk, and I'm your dirty laundry. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm getting a reading. It's a secret feature. It's called Content Aware. It goes off whenever I have the feeling that something a little off-kilter might happen. It gives you the chance to see if this dateable might be someone you might want to skip due to content concerns. If you're worried that you might miss out on points or stuff, don't get your tushy in a twist. I'll take care of the dirty work for you. No penalties incurred, I swear. Pinkies! If you're interested, you can turn it on now. You can also turn it on or off anytime I see ya. These dateables have some subject matter that might be troubling. PTSD, violence, stalking, manipulation, domination, mental health issues, addiction, and many more. If you want a gentle warning when something approacheth, I'd recommend you turn it on. On it. Content-aware mode, activate. Okay, back to it. Whoa there. My content-aware has given me a tickle. Harper and Dirk have a relationship that isn't exactly the healthiest. It could be triggering for people who have dealt with toxic and abusive relationships. If dealing with that kind of behavior in a light way is disagreeable, I wouldn't recommend this one, that's for sure. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it? On with the show.
He is a very dirty boy, isn't he?
Harper.
Harper stomps on Dirk's foot, beaming all the while. Dirk grunts, but says nothing.
Anyway, that's us.
You could sound a little happier when introducing us, Turkey.
Do I not seem happy?
He looks at you, stone-faced.
Every minute with Harper is a non-stop party.
Harper's smile grows strained.
Well, someone around here's got to try to put a happy face on things. Turkey broods all the time like he's fucking Batman. Yeah? You know, the baseball-themed superhero who patrols the stadium of Baseball City.
Kinda weird you've never heard of him.
Don't be rude, Turkey.
I'm not. It's just surprising.
Not everybody keeps their nose in a comic book like you do.
Well, not everybody needs the level of escapism I do.
There's an awkward silence, and then...
You know, because they're not dating the laundry hamper equivalent of a bamboo finger trap.
Harper is silent for a very long time, but you can feel another argument coming. Just as she opens her mouth, you speak first.
You too, honey.
Come see us again sometime.
The look in Dirk's eyes seems a bit desperate, as if he's silently pleading with you to return. You can hear Harper and Dirk's raised voices long after you leave the room. You've never been ashamed of your interest in tabletop games, but ever since you stopped seeing people, you've spent far less time role-playing than you used to. The cloak-wearing nerd standing before you reminds you of days gone by, when you used to gather around a table with your college friends and pretend to be someone else.
Ho there, traveler! No. Ho, as in, hey. Howdy. How are you? You know, a simple salutation. Ah, that's the spirit. I'm Chance, your D20.
The mysterious cloak comes off, and you see the friendly face beneath.
Welcome. Taking a tiny respite from the drudgery of work? I actually have no idea. All I do is play. If you are up for a real adventure, I have just the thing for you. Have you ever heard of grottos and gargoyles? Oh, that's great! What's your favorite monster? Oh, and what about your favorite mystical weapon? Or class? Oh, I have so many questions. Wow! Someone else who feels the same as me! Oh, it's so hard to pick a favorite. Everything about G&G is so cool. You wouldn't want to, maybe, kinda play with me, would you? It would only be the single greatest thing you could do for me.
Chance's eyes light up, his hands balling into fists as he does his best to contain his excitement.
Really? Holy crit! Someone to play with me! You have no idea how hard it is to find someone to play with. Sure can. Don't you worry about that. Your chronicler will balance everything for solo play. Regardless, it'll give us some time to get to know each other better. It's time to get you your character. All we have to do is choose your stats, your powers, and your weapons. Then your armor, your lineage, and your gargoyle gauge. Although I might leave that out for this first character. It's an optional setting. See, you can have a portion of gargoyle blood running through your veins, which lets you... How about you let me make your character for you? I know the game inside and out, and you can just show up and play. Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea how much fun we're going to have. I'll even build the session based on what class you pick. There are 3 classes I can get rolling for you. All of them are awesome, but they won't be too much of a challenge. I'd suggest the Troubadour, the Guardian, or the Enchanter. Which one would you like? I'm so excited! Oh, the Guardian! May your sword find purchase in whatever vile thing comes your way. I heard that Jerry wanted to go apothecary if someone was rolling a Guardian. If you two know each other, I'll invite him. He's a little guy like me, right inside the desk here. Now that I know who you want to be, it'll take me some time to finish building out the session for you. Give me a day? I should be ready by then. Anything before that, and it's a bit dicey if I'll be ready or not. Haha, me neither. Oh, it's been so long since I've played. I'll see you then.
Hey, have you been using all that extra time? Thank God. What, just out of... So what was it? What power? Could I know? What do you... How? You... If you were... Oh, you're serious? Just like you... David, I'm logging...
Hey there. were very animated last night.
Hang on! My content aware is going off. Betty is a real sensual being. Talking to her is going to get pretty intensely spicy. You cool with that? Or you want to skip it? Carry on, then.
You seemed quite happy about something. I wonder what sort of dream you were having. Don't be embarrassed. I'd love to hear all about it. Oh, I'm not sure I know that one. Oh, well, I already like where this is going. Ooh, then what? So what did you do? Oh, yes. Yes. Good for you. You're lucky to have such fun and sexy dreams. I can't say I've been so blessed. It's just that I haven't slept well for years now, to tell the truth. But it's not something I want you to worry about, all right? All I care about is knowing you're sleeping soundly. I just want you to be comfortable and happy when you're with me. I hope you're satisfied. I'm so happy to hear that. I could talk to you for hours, but I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time. Well, here's to pleasant dreams for both of us tonight. See you tonight.
The first word that comes to mind when you see the large cowboy standing before you is solid. This guy is big, and he looks built to last. You might be intimidated were it not for the kind expression on his face and the sweet way he doffs his hat at you. No one's ever asked you this, but if you had been asked to imagine what your table might look like as a human, you think this would be pretty close.
We've known each other for a real long time now, but we ain't ever been properly introduced. So, first things first, name's Abel, and I'm your table. Howdy. Pleasure's all mine. You know, as a table, it's my job to hold things up all over the house. And I take my job real serious. So, if you're here talking to me now, you must need something more than just my support. And if there's one thing Abel's gonna do, it's make sure everyone in this house has what they need. So, what can I do you for? There's gotta be something. Heck, you're asking me that? Dating, huh? Hoo-wee. Dating ain't really my area of expertise, you know. Me, personally, I never was one for casual stuff. If you're looking for someone who knows people, though, you might want to talk to Kopi. You'll find her nearby. I guess you could say so. All that talking and whatnot. Trying to fit each other's history into bite-sized portions. Oh, it just ain't my speed. Then you really gotta talk to somebody who knows what's what with dating these days. Kopi will get you on the right path. Oh, Wenda, tell her I say hey when you see her. You take care now.
You see a slim, dainty gentleman in a tail sprouts.
Tick, tick, tick. Why have you come? I don't see interruption to meditations on the beauty of time on the schedule. Oh, well, I can certainly make time for that. Perhaps you do not know this, as so few are as attuned to time as I am. But punctuality is of the utmost importance. So if you wish to speak to me, you must make an appointment. If VIPs, if you wish to make my acquaintance properly, you will return with an appointment. Sweet heavenly hours, I was so busy reprimanding you, I forgot to introduce myself. Not that you didn't deserve it for breaking from the schedule, but it is no excuse. Timothy Timepiece, at your service. I'm Linus. It most certainly does not. We should all be obsessed with the beauty and perfection of time. The safety of it, really. As long as one abides by the schedule, nothing can be out of place. You will abide by the schedule, won't you? You mock my speech. Desist at once. What's the big deal? The big deal is that any deviations from the schedule will result in disaster. I shan't elaborate further. I will see you at noon sharp, and we can speak then. Do not be early. Do not, if you do. See you then, and...
Before you see...
You got a problem, punk? Oh, well, good. Because trust me, you don't want... My name's Bobby. Bobby Pin. Mm-hmm. And you might not have heard of me yet, but trust me, the name Bobby Pin's gonna be known all over the house real soon. How's this strike you? The Pin Crime Syndicate. Oh, wait, no. The Pin Criminal empire. Not yet, but I will be, baby. I've been locked up in Hoop's bag for years, and I'm finally free! You know, the vacuum cleaner. I had a lot of time to think while I was in there, you know, about who I was gonna be when I got out. Getting bent all out of shape, it does something to a pin, you know? Makes you reevaluate your priorities in life. Makes you think long and hard about who you truly are. Oh yeah, I used to be pinned straight, if you can believe it. Getting sucked up into Hoop's bag was a real revelation. I never really felt quite like myself before. Would have liked it better if I didn't have to be locked away for a while first, but I feel like for the first time in my life, who I am and who I've always been are one and the same, baby. Thanks. I mean, I know it, but it's real affirming to hear it from somebody else, too. I've been locked up, but I'm here now, baby. I'm ready to take what's mine. The real question at this point is just where to begin. Where do I situate my burgeoning criminal enterprise? After all, you know the first rule of business. Location, location, location. A-B-M-M. Always be making money. Of course you can't, 'cause I'm right, as always. Tell you what. Let's make a game out of this. I gotta scout some locations for Pin HQ. If you can find me, I'll let you be a small part of this little venture. What do you say? Rad! Welcome to the Pin family, baby! Just to make sure you don't miss this opportunity of a lifetime, I'm gonna give you a hint about where I'll be. I'm gonna be
A cool breeze tickles at your neck. You can feel someone here, but you can't see anyone.
Why are you here? What are you doing? Wrong. No, not at all. Nothing could be further. I've made you feel this. I've hurt you. Now I must make up for that. I must heal that, and I will. I will do so much for you as I have always done. But hear me. Not now, not here, not yet. Please, please, I'm not ready. Not like this. I've dreamed of this, of meeting you finally. And now the moment is here. I just can't. Not yet. I'll be ready when you come back.
Betty reclines luxuriously on the bed when you first see her. Thinking about how your bed can be lying on the bed makes your brain start to short-circuit, but some way or another, it's happening. She looks effortlessly comfortable and luxurious, but her expression is more pensive than anything. She smiles when she sees you, sitting up and patting the blanket next to her.
I was just thinking about you. Were your ears ringing? Oh, was it? That's funny. My heart races when I think of you, too. Well, since you're here now, maybe you could help me out a little. I've been trying to have more peaceful nights, but it hasn't really worked out. I spend a lot of time before bed indulging myself in some detailed fantasies. Oh, well, I have this crush who doesn't seem to notice me. Sometimes we're so close I could just reach out and kiss them, but nothing ever happens. So, in this fantasy, I tell myself I'm finally going to get their attention. I do all kinds of things. Maybe one night I touch myself and call their name when they're next to me. Maybe I bring someone home and let them catch us in the act. Sometimes I invite them to join, and sometimes we just don't stop. But our eyes meet. And they know that when I'm gasping and moaning someone else's name, what I really want is to say theirs. To let the entire house know who it is that has me so worked up. You are so sweet. Unfortunately, it is entirely possible. But thank you for saying so. I've got all sorts of fantasies queued up for every night. But no matter how much material I feed my brain, I never seem to carry that blissed out, warm feeling into my dreams. I tried getting into lucid dreaming for the longest time, actually. I practiced for years. But it never worked for me, not once. It is, isn't it? But I guess it isn't necessarily a fix for my problem. Just would have been nice to have that in my pocket for when my dreams turn dark. Well, my lucid dreaming attempts are long behind me now. I do wish I could get a little peace at night, that's all. Yeah, you're right. I just need to keep trying. Well, what can you do, hmm? Maybe I'll take up meditation. See you tonight, then? Me too.
Impressive. But then, David, I see you've had the. But I had no. Anyway.
Val David, Howard for everyone.
You see a pair of hands sticking through the air conditioning grate, and the barest suggestion of someone's eyes, but no more.
What do you think? I can show you a picture if you wish. Yes, anticipation, of course. Hello, I am Hector Valentino Ernesto Condicionado. At your service. Well, hello there. Ventilation, airflow, sometimes known colloquially as HVAC. Yes, to hear me, I would wish you to understand, and if not understand, then at least believe me when I say that hearing me is the most pleasurable way to meet for both of us. Seeing me, well, it's not a compliment to me, and it would be a great disappointment to you. My greatest wish is to give you pleasure. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Tell me, how much do you think about me? Now, yes, I understand that our meeting in this way is so very new. For both of us. I truly never expected to be able to speak to you this way, Great. I have accustomed myself to this seemingly unavoidable reality that you would always be human and I would just be this. But even as this, I have dreamed, and I would know. How much do you think about me? And do you? I have noticed. I so look forward to you coming home on those hot summer days. The look on your face when you feel the first blast of chilled air upon opening the door. Yes! And when it is cold outside and you walk in and you can slowly warm up and remove your coat, your hat, you can begin to get comfortable and relax into the evening ahead of you. I don't relax for myself. I can't. But I'm ahead of myself. I never thought I would get to say this, and to say it to you. Let me explain. You are the prime feature of my thoughts. Whatever power courses through me, I turn to your pleasure. Whatever warmth or coolness I possess, I direct in full to your comfort. I wanted to meet you here, through the grates, because I wanted you to hear my voice. I want you to hear the melodies and resonance I create through these ducts, and know that it is all and only another gift it honors me to offer you. I watch the play of air over your skin, and I feel deep joy that I have the air to give you. I adjust my own temperature and my intensity until I see the flush of contentment spread across your face. And then I rest in contentment of my own. I never thought I'd be able to say this, and in a way you could truly understand. And now I have, my God! Now I have. Hot. No, I would say I'm set to more of a temperate zone right now. Ah, I see, hot. I think perhaps I've heard the word used this way. Do you mean you find this sexy?
Of all the dreams I'd held of how this moment might have unfolded, that you would be attracted to me too was surely the most fantastical. Perhaps I might share more. As I share with you, I can feel more and more air moving through me, as though there is a storm brewing, a cyclone beginning. I have never felt it before, this build of energy. I wonder sometimes about how I knew it was you. What was the moment? What was the sensation that told me you were it? I can only ask this of myself, of course, but I realized that it was how I felt around you. When you push my buttons, when you move my temperature setting up or down, I exist only in service to you. Everything about me only is because you will it, because you direct it. Do you understand this? Completely. You do understand. Can you also understand what that does to me? You telling me what to do, and I am powerless to do otherwise. Somehow it relaxes me. And to know that I'm giving you precisely the thing you want at that moment. Oh, it fulfills me. It makes me whole. As soon as I fulfill your command, your desire, I become the one with the power. You ask for chill, and I watch the goosebumps play over your skin as you pull the blanket up more closely under your chin. You ask for warmth, and I can almost feel you, basking as the tensions of the moments that came before just melt away. Sometimes I even take it upon myself to shift my temperature and my intensity all on my own. I know. It might not be strictly in my purview to do this, but sometimes I cannot resist playing your sensation just a bit. I am a craftsman, and you are my clay. I hope this is all right. How could you have? Until now, I haven't had the courage necessary to even show my face. You love it. Does that mean you love? But no, I dare not ask, and do not answer, please. Let us enjoy where we are, here, now. Let me care for you. I need you. I need to care for you. It is the reason for my existence, you see. And now I have truly said too much, or I have said enough. Either way, I must ask a boon. Say nothing. Take this knowledge with you and promise me you'll ponder it, that you'll ponder me. Oh, I always feel I've said too much. Probably because so often I say nothing. But I appreciate your generosity. I'll speak with you again soon, yes? Yes?
Almost late. Almost. Yes, indeed. You're just in time. Tell me why you've sought me out. Aside from the pleasure of my absolutely sparkling wit and golden company. Well, your judgment is quite sound, it seems. Yes, I'll be happy to help you. My love life may be on hiatus, but as they say...
Timothy looks at you for a few moments, clearly expecting something.
Yes. Well, let us start with the most important thing. Timeliness, next to godliness, as they say. Of course I'm right. Imagine, if you will, you sure... Does your cleanliness matter then? I think not. Of course I am, old bean. Oh dear, how me flies. I must away quite soon, but before I go, what did you learn from me today? Exactly! Just remember. Now leave me. If you wish to... Precisely at 3 in the...
Davey! There! I hope he's all right. Oh, hey! I'm sorry, I didn't even see you. I hope you haven't been here too long. I'm Mateo. Mateo Manta. Oh, blanket. I've just been so focused on finding... This is the second time he's wandered off this week. I'm starting to get really worried. You could say that, though sometimes it feels like he can't wait to get away from me. Davy's one of my rescues, a young knit bull that I found trapped in the office a few months ago. You wouldn't happen to have seen him around, would you? Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. He's about an inch tall, hand-dyed, fingering weight. I just keep thinking about him all tangled up somewhere again, trapped. He was in pretty rough shape when I found him the first time. Telling how long he'd been there. He was so frayed, it's hard to say. He might have just... But there are certainly things out there who think it's funny to... And they do go missing all the time. Whatever. After a few weeks, he bounced right back and was running around with the rest of the tassel hounds. Yeah, it's a smile.
He bends...
Oh, this is Sprite, one of the first inanimals I ever rescued. Yeah, sweet girl. Been together a long time now, huh? Long enough for you to know better than to go messing with Curtin Rod. Oh, really? I guess the bottom of those curtains just tore themselves up then, huh? Don't let her fool you. She's a little mischief maker. She'll get you every time. I mean, who can stay mad at that little face? You're in good company. American court hares are... If you want to try to pet her, just hold your hand out and let her sniff you. If she headbutts you, then you're safe. If she just stares at you, though... All right, go ahead.
You hold out your hand to Sprite, waiting with bated breath for her reaction.
Wow, impressive. Looks like she approves of your bravery. Well, I'll be hearing about it from Curtin Rod later once they notice the bottom of the curtains are ripped, I'm sure. Honestly, I think she's just acting out because she's upset about Davy. I was really hoping I'd be able to find them before it got too late. There's still a few more places I haven't checked. Things can really start to, unravel if I stay away for too long. Oh, that's kind of you to offer, but I'll figure something. I'm sure you've got other things to worry about. Are you... Davy's my responsibility. It's my fault he's missing. I really should have been watching him more closely. The inanimals depend on me. I can't afford to be careless. It just doesn't feel right, asking someone else to fix my mistake. Guilty. I guess I'm just used to being the one helping, not the other way around. And I can't be in both places at once. Alright, if you're really up for it, I do have something you could do. I put together some information on Davy to give to Phoenicia, just in case he didn't come back tonight. I was going to ask her if she'd make a post on Facebook about him and get the word out. But I haven't had a chance to talk to her yet since I was chasing down this little troublemaker instead. Do you think you could talk to her for me? I can give you the packet I made. It's got everything she'll need. Really? Me too! Obviously. Betty keeps joking that I'm going to run out of space for them all. I don't know about all that. I'm nothing special. It's just the right thing to do. When something needs help, well, you don't give up on it. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk your ear off there. Once I get started talking about them, it's hard to stop. If you're interested, you could always come by the rescue later and we could talk more. Great! Anyway, thanks for offering to help.
I'll do it to you. Hey, and
Based on how if he fails, remember.
Date everything.
Date everything.
Date everything.
You see before you a glistening, oiled male form, perfect in its chiseled majesty. His gold, or is that bronze skin, is perfectly smooth, his features flawless, and his face? Stunning.
Oh, hello there. Don't mind me. I'm just catching a bit of air. Oh, yes. I am rather worth taking a look at, aren't I? I'm Stepford, trophy of trophies at your service. I've just been standing here all covered with oil, waiting for a good sunbeam to come along. That's a winner's name if ever I've heard one. Nice to meet another champion. So, what brings you around these parts? And are you satisfied with what you found? Well, that might happen later down the line. As it so happens, I have a self-tanning appointment coming up. Can't be late, but I'm so glad we met. Come and see me again soon, won't you? I'd love to, ask your opinion on something. Got a tan.
Betty is already speaking to someone else when you walk in. There is an easiness to their dynamic, an intimacy, really. They have the air of old lovers, or perhaps very, very good friends.
We've been over this so many times, Betty. You know how I feel about that.
I just need some time, all right?
Why should a bed as gorgeous and free as you be so worked up over anyone else's opinion of her? You could snap your fingers and have 10 lovers here in 2 seconds.
I could.
And have.
Benoit, stop it. But honestly, you know it's not about sex. I can get that just fine. But that feeling of falling asleep in the arms of someone you love, there's nothing else like it.
Benoit's gaze leaves Betty's face to land upon your own. They give you a smile that feels as if they know all your secrets. When Betty turns to see you, she goes from surprised to happy in record time, and Benoit places a gentle hand on her shoulder before they walk off.
Just think about what I told you.
Are we what? Of course. Benoit and I are just very good friends. With benefits, of course. Well, sure, though, gosh. I wish you hadn't heard that. It's just a really specific sort of loneliness, you know? I'm sure you didn't come here just to hear what can I do for you, honey? Did you want to relax? Maybe take a nap? Get to know me better? Why? Oh, I don't know. It can be hot to sleep with someone you know nothing about. And of course, some people fear intimacy. And getting to know people is a step on the road to intimacy. Well, you know what I am, what I do. You know I'm a free spirit. What else can I tell you about me? Oh gosh, why did it have to be that question? It's all so silly, you know.
She sighs wistfully, looking somewhere past you.
Sometimes it feels as if those sorts of relationships are only for books, you know. But I can never quite seem to get there. Perhaps I've been standing in my own way. That's it. That's all. Just loneliness. Haven't you ever been afraid of ruining a good thing? I'm just not ready yet.
There's an undercurrent of sadness in Betty's eyes, something much bigger weighing on her that she seems uninterested in divulging.
Oh, it's almost time for book club, if you'll excuse me.
A well-muscled athlete stands before you, shifting restlessly from one foot to the other. There's a strange air of anxiety to her, despite the broad smile plastered on her face. She seems a little too happy to see you.
Hey, what's up, pal? How are you? Hell yeah, Brosa Phoenix, that's what I'm trying to hear. Oh, I can't believe we're, like, actually talking now, pal. You've walked past me 1,000 times and never even looked at me. But that's totally okay. After all, I don't do this for the recognition. I'm just a humble shelf trying to grab life by the horns. Gotta carpe that diem, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, Drywall! I almost forgot to tell you my name. Okay, here I go. The name's Shelly. I'm your shelves. Yo! It's my job to hold your stuff up with my amazing muscles. I really enjoy doing it! Great! Truly glad to hear it, Bromy G. Anyway, it's really great to hear from you. This experience is 100% aligning with my years-long fantasy of meeting you. I've never truly been happier. Oh no, you're amazing. 10 out of 10 human being. This is going really great, actually. Not a disaster. I'm just gonna go for a completely unrelated reason. Later, doodly-doo.
One moment you're looking at your old sports equipment, And the next, you're looking at a gorgeous, muscled man dressed in various pieces of sports equipment that once belonged to a far more optimistic version of yourself. As you watch this guy go through an entire squat routine, it's more than clear that, unlike you, this guy has never struggled to maintain an athletic routine. Mid-squat, he stops suddenly, bending down to peer at you through his legs. A handsome, smiling face, boxed in by thighs.
Oh, hey!
He sets his weights down, standing up and beaming at you like you...
It's about time you made your way over here. I was starting to think you forgot about me. Hey, you don't gotta explain yourself to me. But since it's been so long, let's just start over.
The lights dim, and a...
Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the stadium, the king of the ring, the Duke of Dunk, the jack of all trades, master of fun, Mr. Duncan Dunk Shadowcat! Oh, hell yeah! Hey, thank you.
He goes through a few poses that really make his abundant muscles pop, looking at you with the grin of a confident athlete. Dunk is delighted by your cheering, and he spends a few more moments basking in your attention.
Aw, man. It's been a while since I actually had an audience. Feels good. Don't worry about remembering all those names. That's just stuff that makes me sound cool when I hit the court, or the field, or wherever I'm playing. Dunk is just fine for pals. Or the pals.
He cocks his head to the side, thinking. You can almost see the gears turning.
So, like, best friends? Oh, man. My best friend I also have sex with could call me Dunk, too. Shit, you could call me just about anything if you say it hot. Anyway, it's great to see you here finally.
He grows very serious, placing a strong but gentle hand on your shoulder.
What happened, man? How come you stayed away so long? Did someone ruin the joy of sports for you? Ah, man, I get that. Life is so much sometimes, but you gotta make time.
Dunk gives your shoulder one final little squeeze, and then he's slapping you on the back so enthusiastically you nearly collapse. This fine hunk clearly does not know his own strength.
Well, hey, no matter what happened before, you're here now. Your inner athlete said, let's get it, baby! And who are we to say no to your inner athlete? Hell yeah! Love that positive attitude. We're gonna have a great time together. We just gotta get you into the flow, but I wanna make sure you're ready for it. After all, working out without a proper warm-up is a great way to get a nasty injury. So you come back here when you're ready to get into it. Meet me by the weight rack, all right? Bring your positive attitude. We're gonna have fun!
My strong warrior, you have returned to me. You trying to get some magical equipment by flirting? It might work. Keyword might. I'm so glad you're here. I knew you wouldn't let me down. I rolled a crit on my insight check of you. You will be playing the mighty Sadida Ikin, a guardian who lives on shoelace shores in the village of Sneakars. You are on your way back from training on the nearby Chukka Hills. You will start with 75 health, but don't worry, I'll keep track of all those things for you. We start our adventure in the early morning. As you walk upon the grass path, thinking about your latest training and feeling the soreness in your muscles, your mind drifts to home. In particular, your mind drifts to that of your family. Tomorrow is your partner's birthday. You haven't decided what to do yet, but you know it has to be special. Maybe a cake or a seafood dinner. The smell of the salty air from the shore is refreshing, and you look out on the horizon. That's when something catches your eye. Something from the direction of Sneakars. Is that? It is! It's smoke! Black and billowing. You take off, ignoring the fatigue in your legs. You are determined to get to Sneakars as fast as possible. As you reach the top of the hill overlooking your seaside village, you see Sneakars is smoldering. You see the village priests helping tend to people around the town.
Oh, praise to the goddess, you are back!
They come to you, worry etched on their face. They take your hand.
You have questions, but we shouldn't speak out here. We don't know who is around. Come, follow me!
As you follow the priest to a makeshift shelter, you see the level of destruction. Your fellow villagers are hurt, and you start to make a mental tally of who you see. A few people cry as they realize their loved ones didn't survive whatever happened. Once inside the shelter, you realize your partner.
We were attacked right before dawn. A few people were killed, but we were caught unaware. And I think they were looking for you. Your house got the worst of it. They took your partner, spirited them away, and left only this amongst the rubble.
The priest hands you a piece of fabric with what looks like a mountain lion pouncing burned into it.
It's the Amok bandits.
The Amok Bandits are a rival band of scallywags who were once in constant battle with the village of Sneakars. Peace was hard fought, with you being the fiercest warrior and a large reason they surrendered. That was a decade ago. You thought they had moved on, but it seems they never forgot about you.
What will you do? How should we respond? You are the only one able to go after them.
You decide to head off when night falls. During the day, you help your fellow villagers as you continue to think about your partner in the Amok. What is going through your mind? You reach out into the universe, trying to feel for them. You can feel the love connection you two have still holding strong. They are still alive. The moment the stars begin to appear, you take your leave. You have a brief moment with the members of Sneakars. All of those who are healthy enough to stand and walk form a circle around you. They all whisper hopes of good fortune and a battle well fought for you. They also take the moment to state anything they might want to say before you pass. This is a Sneakar ceremony to ensure that there is nothing holding their warriors back from the future, regardless of how the battle ahead may end. You bask in the moonlight and accept their desire for you to defeat those who attacked them. Setting off down the path that many say the Amok bandits used, you walk with your head high. Your village is what you fight for. Moving alongside the path, you travel for about half an hour before you see movement. You find some shrubs off the path and hide between them. As you sit, surrounded by leaves, you see what you know to be members of the Amok step into the moonlight. Cat-like humanoids, all clad in leather armor. On their side, you see the traditional swords that you became familiar with during the battles a decade ago. You think there are only two of them, but wait. A third actually walks right past you, missing you in the bushes.
There's no doubt they'll come. You just have to wait. Uru. Don't let them fool you. The Emup are ruthless murderers. But you are lucky. These aren't the most vicious of their fighters. This is a band of scouts. You hear one of them say,
"Well, let's do one more pass of the area, and then we can dip into the Nip. Ooh."
The Nip was credited with their defeat in previous battles. The fact that this scouting party seems to have some on them proves how much they underestimate you. What do you want to do? You bide your time as they make their rounds, and then gather together to partake in the Nip. It doesn't take long for it to take hold of them. One stares at the moon while the other two become preoccupied with a red ball of yarn. You wait for one of them to isolate themselves. The moon-obsessed one stumbles closer to you. Still looking up, he stops right by your hiding spot. You snatch them, pulling them into the bushes with you. You slide your hand over their mouth. They don't resist. The other two? Obsessed with the yarn. They don't even notice he is gone. You feel a sandpaper tongue against your hand. They are out of it. You remove your hand. They still just stare at the moon.
Looking for your partner? Oh, well. I don't really want to fight. I want to be a painter. Ooh. So, I'll tell you how to get to them if you want. Ooh. I just want to capture the moon in all its splendiferous amazingness. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
You're making me blush. The Emup get uncomfortably close to you, whispering in your ear a secret passage to the dungeon where your partner is being held. Their tongue brushes against your face a few times. Noted. Almost as if nothing happened. The moment you let them go, they stare at the moon again. They go over to their fellow scouts and whisper something to them. The two on the ground look your way. They wave. They then get up, move out of the way of the path, and continue with what they were doing. You have passage. These Emup won't bother you. As you take off toward the Emup camp, you find yourself upon a dried-up stream bed. The warm days the past few months have not been kind to this stream. You look down on the dry stream bed and you think of the first time you spent the day next to it. It was the war. The battle had been raging on several fronts, and the weather had been gloomy. But on this day, the sun was out. It was just plain perfect that day, and both sides of the conflict knew it. No attacks were launched. Instead, you got to bathe in the cool stream waters. You cleaned your wounds, washed your face, and relaxed for the first time in weeks. That was when you first saw your partner in their birthday suit. You were spellbound. You didn't make a move then. Instead, you played it cool. You cracked jokes, splashed around, and let the sun dry your skin together. That was the day you fell in love with them. You were certain of it. It would take months after the fighting had ended for you to finally try to court them. But this is where it began. It feels fitting that it is dry now. As you close your eyes to take in this space, you notice the tiniest sound of a trickle. Sure enough, further up the hill, there is a small amount of water starting to rise up from an underground spring. It is running clear and shining in the moonlight. You reach down and splash your face with it. It is refreshing and rejuvenating. You gain 15 health. With the memory of your partner ever present, you push on. You are ready to take on whatever is next. You find yourself at the edge of the area to try to decide what to do. Lucky for you, not much has changed in the decades since you last stormed these wooden walls. This gives you a slight advantage. Still, they have numbers on their side. You decide to trust the word of the moon-obsessed Ammup. While they told you a convoluted series of turns and tree stumps to look for, you remember every word. You meander your way around the woods, always making sure the encampment is within view. It's taking forever, though. Did you make the right decision in trusting an Ammup? An Ammup on Nib, to be more specific. You continue on the complicated path the Ammup told you about. Suddenly, you walk across something that seems out of place. A portion of the ground almost seems hollow. Moving leaves out of the way, you find the handle to a hatch. You lift it, discovering a ladder. That Ammup told you the truth, and for that, you are grateful. It has not only saved you time, but the lives of some of his fellow Ammup. You descend down the ladder, determined to find your partner, and take only the lives you need to in the process. You have entered the dungeon under the Ammup camp. It smells like damp earth and wet fur. Nothing about the area feels safe. You move slowly down the corridor until you come upon a large open space. It's dark, with the flicker of a few torches in the far side of the wall providing a bit of light. In the middle of it sits a person. They are slumped over, looking tired and worn down. You can't see their face, but their hair. The hair looks like it belongs to your partner. You slowly proceed forward toward the person. Once you reach them, you swing around to find it is your partner, just asleep. You give them a subtle shake, hoping to wake them gently. Their eyes open and see you. It takes a moment to register, but then a smile slides across their face. You came for me. As they look at you, you notice their eyes shift to right above your head. The glee they had turns to pure terror. Look out! Before you can turn around, you are pushed aside by a giant hand. You can feel something huge behind you. You scramble on the ground, putting yourself between you and your partner. You look up to see a tiger-like Ammup towering over you. Drool drips from its teeth, and its breath reeks of fish and blood. He smirks and says to you,
"Ah, yes, the great warrior of the Sneakers, come to play hero once again."
No woo-woo. He means business. Before I continue, I should let you know, this is where I wrote like a monologue for him. It's silly, but it's what the big bad is supposed to do. Do you mind if I do? The tiger Ammup stomps his foot, and as if by magic, the rest of the torches in the walls erupt into flame.
You know, I've always preferred to see my prey. You don't remember me, or should I say, you don't remember my father, do you?
The confused look on your face tells him you don't.
10 years ago, during the fighting that caused the destruction of many Ammup families, I was just a little one. We thought our village to the south was safe. The one Emop settlement you and your kind left alone. That was until you arrived. I'm sure you remember that day. I saw you enter the town gates from my window perch. You looked so damn proud of yourself. They say you came to broker a truce. But you didn't. You presented an ultimatum. Surrender, or you destroy our town. My father, he didn't like that. He told you so, to your face. My father stood up to you, and I watched proudly. And instead of listening to reason, you know what you did? Do you remember what you did? You reached your hand out and patted him on the head, telling him it was okay. The way my father's body relaxed, and his tail flicked back and forth in an unexcused moment of enjoyment. Utterly embarrassing. You embarrassed him. You embarrassed us. The whole town saw what happened. And my father was ridiculed until the day he died. Well, until the day he does die. He's still alive. But still, the ridicule keeps on coming. And I vowed on that day that I would get revenge for what you did to my father. And, your blood will be sweeter than cream. I shall destroy you and embarrass you in front of the one that you love. Warrior of the Sneakers, prepare to be vanquished.
You knew where this was leading, so you had your axe at the ready. What do you want to do? You think all this guy needs is a little bit of love. So you slide under him and scurry up his back. Once on top, you start petting, scratching behind the ears, patting his head. For a moment, he stops. You see his tail behind you flickering with delight. And, oh, what's that? Is that a purr you hear? Oh, it is. But this doesn't last long. Soon, you feel a searing pain as claws dig into your back. You let out a scream of agony as he throws you off. He hits you for 25 damage.
How dare you try to manipulate me! I will destroy you!
What do you do now? You throw down your axe and are ready to scrap. You fly toward the Tiger Emma, fists readied. You hit him with a billow of barrages, smacking him left and right. With each hit, you can feel him starting to weaken. But even through the onslaught, he is able to get in a swipe with his claws. He hits you for 20 health. This swipe gives enough room for him to break away. He shoots you a look. An evil grin crosses his face.
I'm doing this all wrong. You are the one who should live, and your partner should die.
And with the reflexes of, well, a cat, he pounces towards your partner. You can either throw your axe, use your ultimate one-a-day attack, or if you have any other ideas. Holy crit, really? That's... wow. You run towards your partner, racing the beasts as they fly through the air. You get there right in time to throw your hands up to shield your partner. Do you say anything to them? Wow. The Tiger M-Up comes down on you and... I rolled a crit. I'll roll for damage. Oh. Oh no, I'm so sorry. You take 135 damage. You crumple under the hands of your enemy. Before you close your eyes for the last time, you see your partner pick up your axe and prepare to fight. They will defend you, and if they can't win, you know they will join you in the hereafter. Either way, you did everything you could to save them.
That was incredible! The way you sacrificed yourself? Holy crit!
Oh, that was better than I could have imagined. That was... You are perfect. I'm sorry. That's super embarrassing. But like, if that's how you roleplay here, I'm excited to see how you might like some other roleplay. That was such a good session. Listen, I appreciate you so much, and I would love to play with you again. And I'm so damn glad you sat down with me to do this. You're amazing. I need to wind down because that... But please, 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 come see me again soon. Oh, I'd love to have you play with my dice again. I mean... bye! Holy crit! You maxed out our relationship status!
Is this stranger your junk drawer, or the physical embodiment of clutter? He's absolutely covered in odds and ends. Receipts, CDs, rubber bands. Even his messy black hair sports a light bulb, a pencil, and a pen. When he catches you looking at him, he startles, leaping back with an undignified yelp.
Whoa, Nelly!
Whoa, Wolf! Cheese and crackers, you startled me.
Hang on! My content aware is going off. Jerry has some mental health concerns that some players might find a little problematic, specifically hoarding. You cool with that, or you want to skip it?
Carry on, then. Hey, next time you open a guy, knock or something first, huh? I'm not used to so much light. Besides, sudden jerky movements like that risk disorganizing my collection. Oh, yes. Of course. Sorry. Been a while since I've had a guest. Welcome to Jerry's Junk Drawer, the finest collection of curated treasures in all of the house. feast your eyes upon knickknacks and gewgaws from parts unknown. Oh, that's just Silky. He's my assistant. Or at least he's supposed to be. That's his job on paper anyways, but he spends most of his time chewing holes in our sock department. That's fine though. If I'm being honest, I prefer doing most of the organization myself. So, what do you think? Why, it's a collection of lost things, each one forgotten by the world, each one a story. This button, for instance. Perhaps it was left behind as a clue from one lover to another, a modern-day Cinderella slipper. Take me with you, it says, and know that once you find the collar that matches this tragic button, you have found your love again. And this mysterious strip of papyrus, perhaps a missive from an ancient land, perhaps a treasure map. Oh, the wonders we could glean if only we could decipher these symbols of black and white bars. Don't worry, I did. Or I will, once I get around to it. What are you insinuating? I curate for a specific demographic that happens to enjoy the limited space. They don't mind. Do I get a lot of guests? Do I get a lot of guests? Of course I do. Bugs count as guests, right? Oh, you mean the other objects. I get them in here all the time. Well, there's that Celia. She's a very well-to-do socialite, and she happens to be very interested in the collection. In fact, every time she comes by, she asks me, when will this junk be gone already? I assume she's worried about the collection moving venues before she gets to see it. She's probably just nervous about coming inside. Listen, you, Oh, what's the use? It's true! Nobody visits me but the moths. What am I doing wrong? I just don't get it. I love to entertain, so long as guests don't touch a single thing. What? You mean throw it away? How do you mean? ... Now I'm scared. Upcycle them? You mean like an art piece? Well, I suppose the collection could use a centerpiece. Something eye-catching to bring in more visitors. Which is to say a single-digit number of visitors. Which is to say another visitor besides you and the roaches. But I wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just smash objects together at random? I can't imagine Pierre the paperclip and Claude the so old he's gray and unusable now eraser getting along. They're so different. I guess that could work. To be honest, whenever I look at anything in the collection, it's like I see its entire past laid out in front of me. That's one of the reasons it's so hard to give things up, you know? Every object has a memory, and that memory is like a part of my body. They all have their own vibes and textures and feelings. Mixing them together is hard. They've all got such strong individual identities. I suppose an outside perspective could help. I'll gather some items that could make a suitable sculpture.
He does so, then claps his hands together.
Okay, sculpture. Phew. Here we go. First things first, we need some kind of foundation. I think I've got just the thing for this. It's a flat, circular piece of wood that fell off the fence out back. You always said you'd repair it someday, but I think both of us knew that was a lie. I've got a pile of other objects here. Your job will be to pick one of my objects we'll pair together. It's a long shot, but maybe we can scrungle something together. Let me tell you about Rudolph, the wooden square. When Rudolph first came to me, I had a habit of tapping on him. We would while away the hours together, tapping away to a rhythmic beat. Sometimes the best fun looks like boredom. Rudolph always tries its best, even when he's down on his luck. He might not always be the tool you need at the moment, but he's always there to support you. Very reliable. Now, which of these would pair well with Rudolph? Lorena, huh? That's not such a bad idea, actually. She might have a few holes in her, but she's always been useful in a storm. Very reliable, just like Rudolph. It's sad to see them both past their prime, but I think they could find solace in each other's company. Here, I'll glue them together. There. Now we've got a base for the rest of the sculpture. We need something to give it body. Something eye-catching. Something that pops without throwing the whole piece out of whack. What do you think? While I see the mental connection between flashlight and batteries, I'm not sure if that's the right way to go. Actually, I'm not even sure how I'd attach them. It's not like you can just staple right through a battery. And glue doesn't really work on this shape or texture. No, that won't work at all. Nails? I suppose you're going for the brutalist approach, but I highly doubt Rudolph and Lorena would appreciate being skewered. Maybe Rudolph could take it, but Lorena has enough tears in her as it is. We don't want her to be completely useless in a rainstorm. Ah, the old holiday lights. For the holiday we used to celebrate. You know the one. These guys were real champs before exactly one of their 50 bulbs burnt out, rendering the entire string useless. You gotta love series circuits. Even though they don't light up anymore, they still have an interesting shape. And the wire structure lets us sculpt them in interesting ways. We could even make some little columns between the top and the bottom to connect Rudolph and Lorena. Yeah, I think this is a great fit. We've got the sparkle, we've got the foundation, but it feels a little empty in the middle. There's a wooden foundation, a canopy above the lights. What could go in the middle? The little army man? I suppose that could work. The shape of the sculpture does remind me a bit of a gazebo. Or maybe... a carousel! We only have one or two old horse figurines, but if I take the other plastic fellers, melt them down, and reshape them a bit, yes, I could probably make new horses!
Jerry does so. It takes him quite a bit of time, but he manages to use an old matchbook and some tinfoil to melt the figures into a mold. By the end of the process, the figures have transformed into a series of horses with multicolored manes, thanks to their disparate pieces.
That looks great! That looks really great! These poor figurines forgotten and collecting dust, reshaped into something beautiful. Rudolph and Lorena working together to give them a stage. It really is the essence of upcycled beauty. I have to say, this is very striking. It pays homage to the origin of these objects while giving them a new sense of purpose. Look at that! What a beaut! You know what? I think I'm inspired. Maybe I should try doing this with some of my other pieces. I feel a new era for the collection coming on. Oh, I'm so excited. Thanks a lot, friendo. Things are coming up, Sherry!
A charming barista grinds coffee in your kitchen, working so busily she doesn't even seem to notice you. You stand there for a good few minutes before she spies you.
Oh, hi there. Welcome to Roofbox, the home of all your coffee needs. I'm Kirby, happy to help. G'day. I sure am. Here to make your day just a little bit brighter with a touch of coffee. Gosh, that never gets any less awkward to say. What can I get for you today? Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
Kopi gets to work, grinding and pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! One latte just for you. Hope you like it. Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte? Oh gosh, where do I begin? There's all different kinds of patterns to choose from. Hearts, tulips, but probably one of the most essential patterns for any good barista to learn is the Rosetta pattern. It's supposed to be based off this plant, but I forgot the full name of it. That's probably it, yeah. We'll see you next time.